everyone, today I'll be reviewing this new limited show just dropped today on Netflix called Maid, and it is starring Margaret Qualley, Nick Robinson. So this show is on Netflix, but it is joint production with Warner Brother. Like logo comes out each episode. I was like, oh, that explains why this show, honestly, the production quality and the cinematography, it's so different than any other Netflix show. Like you can tell the difference. It's not Netflix made show. That means that I thought this show Maid, it was really very amazing show. But my only complaint with this show is that why this role Maid was given to this actress Margaret Qualley. I'm not saying like she's not good. She's really good in this show. But my only complaint, this show should this role could have been given to someone like people of color, someone. It could have been to black, brown, or someone, a European immigrant. Give it to someone. It makes sense, the story we are watching here. Although it is very compelling story, but this role should have been given to someone else. But of course, you can't show actually in 2021 that immigrant person is struggling and a maid trying to get better life, because also people will be like, oh, why you are showing like us poor on the screen. So there is also always complication. I see why they chose this actress Margaret Qualley. Why she's really very good in this show. So in this show, Alex, played by Margaret Qualley, she's in an abusive relationship with her boyfriend, like Sean. So when she tried to get out of this abusive relationship, and but she doesn't have any money or nowhere to go. She only has car and her daughter Maddie. So she escaped from his house middle of the night to go find a better life for her and her daughter. So I really like how the first episode, Alex, how she struggle to come deal with this, although she is being abused by Sean, but she's not sure is it like what kind of abuse is she's facing with him, so how this show deals with that is really very well done. And especially when you think about many people are trapped in relationship like this, you're like not sure what is happening, is like where to go, and how this show shows you how she has nowhere to go. Even the social service is like, oh, you have to get a job to get any proper help from us. It's really very, it deals with a lot of stuff like poverty, like how to get a job when you don't have any qualification. And this at one point of this show, although the show name is Maid, but this show starts with her story, like episode 2, 3, and I was at episode 3. I was like, why the show name is Maid? You know why it's show Maid. Name is Maid because as she tried to get a job or something, because she doesn't have a qualification, proper anything, should she end up getting a job as a maid, because to be a maid you don't need any qualification. So for that aspect, yeah, this show is definitely very well made. Some of the emotional scene, it's so good in this show. It makes you cry a couple of times. Still this show has there is although it is very emotional show, but there is still some scene, like there is a feel good moment here and there. And how Alex as a character, she grew in this show, it was really good, a very well done show. Especially Alex's journey to find a better life for her and her daughter, it's really very inspiring, honestly. So in this show, Alex, she also has this troubled mother, and this mother is played by actually her own mother, like her real mother, Andy McDowell. So I was like, oh, is it? That's why she got this lead role in this show, because that makes sense. Although she was really very good, but sometimes I feel like she was too pretty for this role, because this woman, she's struggling to get a better life. Same time, when you see her, you're like, you cannot skip this feeling like she's too pretty to be in this situation. But look can be deceiving. I get that. And also, I thought the actor who played her husband or her boyfriend, Sheen, he also done very good job, because he's also dealing with this, alcohol. Like he cannot get out of it, and in his mind, he didn't do anything wrong. And this show portrayed both of this side very well. And although you have to spend many of your time with Alex and Sean, they are custody battle. This show centers are mostly around that, but also Alex, how she trying to get a job and how difficult to get a job, and when you have only $20. Every time this show, I guess I didn't like that whenever this show gave me this dollar sign, like decreasing her money. At some point, I was like, she shouldn't have any money left. How is she still surviving? So that was bad. I guess of a part of this show, like putting the dollar sign. After a while, I was like, oh, where is like, you shouldn't have any money left. Overall, I had really fun watching this show. The show was really very well done from beginning till the end. But still, I wish this show casted someone, people of color. Not that I care about people of color, that you should give role to them. It's just, that's how this society is. How many white maid you see in our society? Even my neighbor actually has a maid. And her maid is actually like someone from European immigrant. So like, show something realistic, something we see around, in our neighborhood. So like, why you are showing that? Then again, it's still such a well-made show. I get it why they chose her, but I wish it went to someone else. But anyway, that's my thought on this show. Let me know in the comment what do you think about this show. It's not very like entertaining, but it is definitely very emotionally entertaining, grabbing type show, I'll say. Anyway, that's my thought. Let me know in the comment. If you enjoyed my review, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to leave your comment, and please take